What's good, my beautiful kings and queens? It's I, Wini, your favorite British locked YouTuber. If this is the first time that you're watching a video of mine, welcome to my channel. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you're notified every single time that I upload. And if you are an oldie and you've come back to support me, mwah, thank you so much. I love you so much. So I think earlier on this week, I basically ran a poll. I ran a poll on YouTube, Insta, and Twitter, and I basically asked you guys, what content would you like to see me do more of? Locks or chit chat videos? Obviously, some of you guys basically said you want to see both. But generally speaking, I think on YouTube, the majority of you voted for more lock videos. Some of you voted for chit chat, but via my Insta and my Twitter, the general consensus was 50-50. People want to see both. So I'm gonna try hard going forward to basically have a balance. Generally speaking, I do tend to lean more towards doing more lock videos. That's simply because when I first started my channel, I actually had no direction in regards to where I wanted my channel to go. But I then found my feet in doing lock videos, and obviously whilst I was doing the lock videos, I managed to build up a lovely tight-knit lock community. And while I do love lock videos, I absolutely adore and I enjoy doing lock videos, even though at times I kind of fall in and out of love with it. At present, I've been loving doing lock videos, especially during this quarantine. I have also been growing and I want my channel to be a reflection of my growth. So for time to time, I have been doing chit chat videos. I do notice that in general, my chit chat videos aren't as popular as my lock videos. So that had me questioning if you guys do actually like my chit chat videos or not. Nevertheless, I will keep that in mind. So anytime a topic comes to mind that I know will be beneficial for you guys to hear me talk about, I will do that. If you guys have any topics, whether it is chit chat topics, whether it is look videos as well, you know, let me know. And if I can, I'm gonna make it happen. But yeah, thank you to everybody that took part in that poll. Everything that you've said has been noted. As you can see via today's title, it's a chit chat video right here. It was basically inspired by a conversation that I was having with my boy early hours of this morning. So my boy Jeff, shout out to you Jeff, has basically got his birthday coming up later on this month. And I'm pretty sure some of us know people that have already had to celebrate their birthday during this quarantine, or you may know somebody that's gonna celebrate their birthday, slowly coming up, or it could even be you. Maybe you've had to celebrate your birthday during quarantine, or maybe your birthday is coming up and you're feeling a bit anxious, you're feeling a bit down about it because obviously bars and restaurants and stuff are closed. I absolutely understand this. Now, me and my boy Jeff, we were talking and we were saying we've seen a lot of people tweet that they're very glad that they haven't had to celebrate their birthday in this quarantine. They're very glad to be winter babies like myself, because they wouldn't know how they'll be able to manage having their birthday during quarantine. And so I thought I'd basically use that conversation to basically make this video and just briefly talk about my thoughts on the matter. So yes, it is unfortunate that, you know, you may have to celebrate your birthday during quarantine, which obviously means you can't turn up at the bars, you can't turn up at the clubs, you can't even have turn-ups with families, you can't have little drink-ups, house parties, the list basically goes on. I get it. However, we do have this beautiful thing called technology where you can still have, for example, parties, but cyber parties. So for example, you can use Zoom. People have been having Zoom parties on there. Don't ask me how it works, I have no idea. However, I have heard very good things about it. And there's the whole thing, Insta Live, FaceTime, WhatsApp video calls. There's basically ways for you to be in contact with your loved ones during this period, regardless of whether it's your birthday or not. Now, in regards to you not actually being able to go out and turn up, like how I know a lot of you guys like to turn up, honestly, I know it's easy for me to say because it's not my birthday, but there's much more greater things that you could focus on. Let's be all the way real. The fact that you're even turning a new age, That's a blessing within itself. And one thing that I have noticed in general is that we as humans, we fail to be grateful for all the positive and lovely things that we actually have. So rather than staying fixated on, oh, it's your birthday, you can't do X, Y, and Z, you don't have X, Y, and Z, use this opportunity to think about all the things that you do have. And the thing is, we are all so blessed, but most of the time, it's very easy to overlook the things that we actually have. Like, yo, the fact that you're watching this video, that means you have some form of internet. That means you're either watching me via your mobile phone, you could be watching me through your laptop, whatever it may be. Did you have breakfast this morning? You have food. You have access to food. There are certain people that don't have access to food. There are some people that don't have a roof over their head during this period. There are some people that don't have beds to sleep in. You know, the fact that you woke up this morning, that's a blessing right there. The fact that you're able to see your new age, a lot of people don't even make it to the age that you're turning. These are all things to basically think about. And I'm telling you, when you use this opportunity to say to yourself, you know what, okay, cool. You know, maybe I can't party, maybe I can't go to the strip club, maybe I can't hang out with a man then, whatever it may be, but you've got life. You've got life, you've got health, you've got a house, you've got food. What more could you want? What more could you possibly want? Learn to practice gratitude. Learn to be grateful for all the blessings that you have. Use this period, whether it's your birthday, whether it's not, to reflect. Because you know what? Let's not lie. Before quarantine, life was busy. I mean, there's no way that you can be telling me that you're not appreciating this stillness, this calmness. Like, I honestly feel like this quarantine is probably the first time in a very long time that I've just felt stillness, like inner peace from within. Because in case you haven't realized, I'm British, I live in London, and London is a busy city. Everyone's always rushing around, trains are always packed, buses are always busy, you're always rushing from A to B, from B to C. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. So if it's your birthday coming up, regardless of where you may be, you could be from the States, you could be from Ghana, Nigeria, wherever you're watching me from, use this opportunity to reflect. I can guarantee you, where you were in life last year and where you are now, levels, like the levels have changed. And the thing is, because we're always so busy doing X, Y, and Z, it's so easy for us to overlook it. It's so easy for us to feel like we ain't been doing much in life. But I bet if you look back on where you were last year and where you are now, a lot of progress has been made. You've actually achieved so much in your life. But I bet you it's not until you sit down, take time, relax, pour yourself a nice little juice or a little wine or whatever it is that you like to drink, and think about it, is when you will realize that you've actually achieved so much. And the thing is, it doesn't matter what the achievements may be. It doesn't matter how small you think the progress may be. Maybe it could be that last year you only read 1 book, and between your last birthday and your birthday now coming up, you've read 5 books. That's an achievement. That's progress. Because what? The books that you've read, what is that? You've learned something. You've taken something from something that you've read. You've learned something new. Maybe it could be that last year you was procrastinating about starting a business or starting a blog or starting a YouTube channel, and maybe since last year and now you've started it. That's progress right there. The hardest thing in life is to start something new. Once you start and you keep on going, that's progress right there. Or maybe you started something last year, and because life got so busy, you never got a chance to continue whatever it is that you started. What are you doing? This is the perfect time to acknowledge that, yeah, you know what, I started that thing, you know. When I started it, I really enjoyed it. However, I've been so busy, I haven't been able to continue. You know what, I've got time on my hands now. Let me start now. Let me tell you something. Maybe this might be the first time that you're watching a video of mine, yeah. I've been doing YouTube, I don't know, I actually can't even remember. It's been a couple years, 3-4 years, I can't remember. But one thing that I've really been struggling with is consistency. And that can be because of a variety of things, like, you know, creator's block. Sometimes I just don't feel like filming, period. There's been times when I felt like I've been getting bored or falling out of love out of the content that I've been making. But the majority of the time, I've been feeling some type of way because I work a 9 to 5. I work full time. I also recently started a podcast, and I also do various other things outside of my podcast and outside of my 9 to 5, which in turn meant I didn't have enough time to be creating content. So literally during this quarantine, I've managed to basically make lists and stuff of things that I want to talk about. Anything that comes to mind, I write it down, and I've been managing to find time to film. Yeah, and it doesn't matter. It could be like, for example, today I've decided I'm gonna film about 2 to 3 videos, edit it whenever I'm free, and schedule it. This is the perfect time, honestly, for you to be able to manage your time wisely. And it's like, you can do this in your own time. There's no rush. There's no, oh, I need to go to work first and do X, Y, and Z first before. No, you've got the time now. So use that to your advantage. Thing is, yeah, birthday or no birthday, easier said than done, granted, but I've basically been working on being able to see silver linings out of every single negative situation. So yeah, I mean, at first, and you know what, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it does feel like, yeah, this is like self-imprisonment. Like, you can't go out. I keep looking to the side over there. Outside looks amazing. I live opposite a park. The sun is out right now. Weather's beautiful. I'm currently filming on a bank holiday. See, today, yeah, today would have been a perfect day to turn up. It would have been a perfect day to go to a brunch, unlimited drinks, turn up with friends, and live my best life. However, unfortunately, yo, this is where we're at. We're in quarantine life. So what have I decided to do today? I said, you know, I'm gonna use it as a productive day, and I'm going to film content. I'm gonna film content, literally. That's a perfect example of how you can take a bad situation or a negative situation and spin it to something positive that's beneficial to you. So rather than focusing on, you know, yeah, you can't go out, you can't turn up, you can't have cash loss, whatever it may be, use this opportunity to reflect. Use this opportunity to plan things that you can do. Work on things that you can do. Is there a new skill, a new language that you want to learn? This is the perfect time. Because you know what, we're not going to be in quarantine forever. You know, God willing, next birthday you won't be in quarantine, so you'll be able to do what you like. So why not just use this opportunity to look at the positives? Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for the family and friends that you have, the house, the food that you have, the fact that you're alive. Listen, life within itself is a blessing. Focus on all the positive things that you have. Be grateful for all of the positive things that you have, while you also use the time to reflect on ways that you can always get better and better yourself. Because you know what, we as humans, we're always evolving. Yeah, this is not a sad time. You're turning a new age, or you've turned a new age. Happy belated, by the way. If your birthday is coming up, happy birthday. Make it a happy day regardless of what you do. Do not allow things that you can't control to make you unhappy. That's literally all I wanted to say. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget, yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon as well, so that you're notified every single time that I upload. Because yo, I have been looking at my analytics, guys, and I don't understand how 80% of you watch my videos, but you don't want to subscribe. Why? But yeah, until my next video, take care, be good.